morning, Geminis. How we doing today? I'm going to be attempting a finance spread. The last time I tried, it went right into a love spread, which draws me back to that comment I told you about, that someone reminded me that love and finance can be very similar, like the same thing. So let's see where we can get with this. We're going to do past, present, future, challenges, opportunities, and potential outcomes. So, past, present, future. Okay. Challenges, opportunity, and outcome. Well, my goodness. Okay. Here we go. Coming from the Five of Pentacles energy, you have, this is tough because you're coming from a place where you're already sort of on edge, okay? Things are going, they're so stressful right now in the world. I understand that. Jobs are definitely not flowing, or I should say they're not overflowing. So I know that you're probably coming from a little bit of just a concern, fear. You can tell it's just something that's on your mind about this situation. But when I look at this King of Pentacles in the present energy with that gorgeous wolf, it's, for me, I see a lot of potential with a partner or something of an investment that might be offered to you, okay? This is a very generous energy. So but besides that, Gemini, you're full of ideas. So it would be very easy for you to approach someone you trust, or, somebody who's already voiced kind of an interest in doing something different, and maybe creating something that is become popular, something with the AI world or something. God knows I do not understand it. I'm about as tech savvy as, I don't know, an infant. But when I could look into the future energy here at Five of Wands, I'm kind of getting a little power struggle. So make sure the person that you're potentially talking with about a new idea is not somebody who is going to initially come off like, yeah, let's do this, and be one of those kind of, I don't want to say power hog, but that's kind of the vibe I get. And it may just be all of a conversation that could make that cease and desist immediately. And in this challenge spot, I get the Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands, it definitely is something that it's a challenge only because of this Five of Wands. So it's kind of, if the idea that you have, or one of the ideas that you have, is something that you're pretty passionate about, or you think you could become very passionate about, I would just caution you to evaluate who you do take into your confidants. Like, pick somebody who you don't even, honestly, I'm not even sure that it's somebody you have to know very well, but it is somebody that needs a good reputation, okay? Because this idea that you have could really explode. And it's pretty easy for me to say that because this Six of Wands is like a lot of, look at this. I mean, you're basically rock star status, okay? With the potential that it's showing here in this energy, and in me, I'm looking at it going, my God, you're going to need like a manager kind of energy, or at least an assistant, somebody to kind of start going through, like making meetings for you, because you're going to find out that the ideas that you have, or the idea that you focus on, is going to make a very lucrative living for yourself and for somebody else potentially. They may just be an investor too. Okay. So when I see a page of wands, like trusting a business partner, it could be an investor. It could be just an investor, a backer, like somebody who doesn't really want the limelight, but that has money, I forgive the term, but money to burn. And when you have the lovers in the outcome, which is it's our card, right? It's definitely something that it's aligning for you. This is a business idea that is most definitely approved by and endorsed by the universe, and it will only assist you going forward. So watch for the signs because they will be plentiful. All right. Now I'm going to start back here for clarifiers on this Five of Pentacles, because you are coming from, I feel like you could definitely do yourself some good by starting something of your own, because having to worry about working for a big company right now is probably a five of wands. Okay. This is tough stuff. Okay. Because you're in a position where you're really good at your job, but there's a lot of people who are good at their jobs and they're all nervous too. So everybody's kind of vying for a spot or trying to look like they're the more important asset to the company kind of thing, so that the next round of layoffs doesn't affect them. Okay, does that make sense? And then on this King of Pentacles, we have, okay, the Ten of Swords. All right, now what concerns me here on the Ten of Swords is the fact that, well, honestly, it is you moving through it though, which is rather good. I mean, I know I'm trying to think here. This is like a too many risks. Okay, these two cards are in tandem. That's what this is. Okay, so you've got people trying to take one job that's available, okay, and they're taking a lot of risks, which is forcing you to feel like you need to take a lot of risks. Okay, don't bite this. Like, don't take the bait. Okay, because at the end of the day, after getting these base energies in place here, okay, believe they're for you, because 100% they're here for you. No matter what these clarifiers are trying to show you, all they're showing you is the potential. If you don't follow these kinds of steps, these things could happen. Okay, does that make sense? Because they're not, all they really are is just, they're clarifying for you what else could be out there in the universe if you don't pay attention to your intuition and move forward with what you know would be an outstandingly successful venture. Ace of Pentacles, absolutely great place for this. Increased pay for yourself. This will come about when your idea has fully formed and things are up and running. Okay, like at first, I mean, nobody's going to walk into a new idea or a new job and be like, I am making millions. I don't even know where to spend it. It's not about that. It's about the fact that long-term wealth is going to be yours. Okay, and I'm telling you, in this challenge spot with this Page of Wands, you get the King of Cups. Okay. The King of Cups, oh my God, it's almost like I was just about to say King of Cups. But this is only a positive outcome for you. I know it's in the challenge spot, but I'm not buying it, because your investor would never put their money into something that's a failure, because the person that you're going to choose to invest with has a proven track record of successes. Okay. He's had other businesses. He hasn't particularly run a lot of them or any of them, but he has invested his money into success. So trust that you can go to this person just because you're not, best of friends or something. Sometimes that's better. Okay. That's the better outcome. On the Six of Wands, Four of Swords. Okay. That is just you clearing your mind of things and making sure that this stress that you're dealing with back here is really something that I think you just want to walk away from, to be honest with you. Clearing this Four of Swords helps clear your mind for new ideas also, okay? It kind of recharges your battery, all right? I think if you take the time here to get focused on what is happening back here and what the potential could be, you don't want any part of that. You don't want any part of that, Gemini. You're ready. Okay, Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. This is an offer. It's exciting. You're excited for work again, okay? Your ideas are going to actually broaden a lot of horizons for a lot of people, because once it's up and running, others are going to want a piece of it. And thankfully, you'll be able to employ people who you know are wonderful workers but are not currently working. For one reason or another, the economy has, turned a back or taken a turn for the worse, and you will now be in a position to not only be the boss, but you'll be able to really provide some, not provide, restore is the word that just popped in my head. You're going to be able to restore a lot of dignity, a lot of confidence, and a lot of passion for some people that you really respect. And I think that to you is going to be something that, my God, maybe you'll even open something that's going to help other people far and wide. I'm getting a really expansive feeling about this. See, when I said that, I got down my leg. I had a chill. Now that is, my chills in music are usually where my guides tend to zone in on me. And if I'm not paying attention, they really come into my ear, which is going to come next. I know it is. Now, I don't know how close you are to your guides or how often you speak to them or whatever, but I want to just mention one thing, because when I see an opportunity like this present itself, I just want to remind you guys how important it is to utilize the resources that are available to you, okay? We have spirit guides, we have family guides, we have the universe. I mean, we know within ourselves, within our intuition, that these things exist. I know that even if you don't actively talk to your guides, you believe it. I just know that. We're deeply spiritual people, Gemini. So I say give it a shot. If you haven't kind of reached out and said it like verbally, or you've done it more internally, say it out loud sometimes. If you don't want to do it in front of anybody, just, I don't know, start talking to yourself and start paying attention around you. You will start, whatever you connect with, okay? Like, say when you were in school, what was the best way you learned something? Did you do it? Or did you read about it? Did you watch somebody else do it? Or how did you learn best? Your guides will know. Ask yourself that question. Your guides will know where to put their messages so that you get them and understand them. Okay, enough about that. I'm not a teacher, but I'm just saying, for me, I knew once I opened up to the possibilities of things, my whole entire vibration changed. Like, everything about me changed. Oh my gosh, my train of thought changed. I mean, everything, every single thing. And let me tell you something, it's liberating. It's liberating not to feel so like alone sometimes. And other times you just are like, thank God somebody gets me. Because Gemini, we're weirdos sometimes. Look I even have a motto to stay weird. Like, I live by that. I love it. So I'm going to see what the cosmos have for you. Yeah, damn right. Confidence. Okay? Believe in your worth and abilities. Okay? That, my friends, is going right over. Oh my God, it could go anywhere. You know what? Screw it. We'll just start our own little line down here. Ha! And on the bottom of the deck, we have blessing. Blessings are gifts from the universe. Receive and share them. Share them. We're going to go right over here. That's where that came from. I knew I heard that in my head. You are going to help people by employing them and restoring for them what they feel they have lost. Gemini, you're so we are generous spirits, though. That is true. Between worlds, work with spirit to heal blocks and uncover deep truths. Spirit is my true source. Right here on the Four of Swords, Spirit's going to help you clear your mind. Okay? I'm going to put it right below it, just so you know it's there. Okay. Cross of faith. Balance effort with trust and intention with surrender. I make my dreams real. Wow. This is very exciting. Very exciting. I'm doing a higher self. I'm just getting oracle happy here because sometimes the universe likes to just put an exclamation point on some readings, and I love that. You aren't done. You are just getting started. Oh, gosh. Wow. You're going to be pretty special out there in the world. You already are pretty special out there in the world, but you're going to be known for it now. Not that recognition is what you go for, but sometimes I have news for you. The recognition's going to find you. Okay? When you're as good as you are, it's going to find you. All right? You may not be seeking the spotlight, but it's going to seek you out. Okay? It's just the way it's going to happen. Renewal, 890. Oh my God. You are experiencing renewal and refreshed beginnings. Release the past and embrace the opportunities for growth and transformation ahead. Oh, it's going to go there. And then here on the bottom, we have enthusiasm. Jesus, look at me. I'm so enthusiastic. I kind of felt like this card was coming. 343, approach life with an optimistic attitude, even in the face of challenges. Be excited about the opportunities that lie ahead and to embrace them with open arms. Gemini. Couldn't be happier for you. I'm so excited. You deserve this. You deserve this, and you are going to do good things with this. This success is going to be for a lot of people, not just for you. And I know that makes you happier than anything else. So I hope that this resonated with some of you and that you take good care. And I will see you next time. Bye.